Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Technobabylon. In the last episode, Sesame spent a whole lot of time rearranging the things in the holding cell in order to get connection to the trance, or actually something in the trance. So we're here now, we have a connection to the info wall, and let's see what the net has to offer. Oh.
Alan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
Interesting. Now keep in mind that Cell is being attacked.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsel.
I'm Mandela.
Mandela? Okay, I gotta remember that. Her name is Mandela.
This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We also know that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
Oh no.
That's the guy I spoke to.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago.
Whew. Well, there goes any chance of Regis getting her cooperation.
Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our agent may be able to help you with that. He is close at hand.
Oh, it's probably the guy in the cell with me. Oh, nope, there was the option.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
Okay, cool.
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
So lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this sim at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Well, who controls the media today?
Chishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge. Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
Well, probably themselves?
Within themselves?
Very philosophical, but not the case.
Dope.
Jahilia means ignorance.
Oh, I get it. It's ironic.
Precisely.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Bit Tafik, I've sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
871 Cyrus Street, D Sector, NW Partition. Well, before we head out, I need to look at this.
No doubt about it. This is the one who spoke to me.
There's Jinsel. So these guys aren't the ones who are attacking Cell. They're just taking advantage of the fact that security is low. And is there anything else that we need to look at? Doesn't look like it. So let's head back here. Head back to the real world. Now, can we talk to Guy here?
Hello? Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Okay.
He looks sick.
So Try the wetware on him? Holy crap. Wait.
Got it. I've made a connection with his neural hub.
Gotcha. Alright. Let's meet Guy. I like the fact these small little doors. USR to the user. Very Tronish. Whoa. That's a bit surreal. And he is stuck.
I have no idea what it means, but it sure looks oppressive.
So, who do we talk to first? The mannequin or the guy stuck in the wall?
He doesn't really fit in here.
Literally.
Jeez, talk about low-quality knockoffs made in Han factories.
Okay, let's have a chat.
Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well...
Let's cut right to the chase.
Jinsel says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Ooh.
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
What's with Pinocchio?
It's a disguise. Normally, by this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host, and uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, spread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
He's taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
Sounds like a Trade Federation droid.
So, why are you in a cell with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
Pays good, though.
Yeah.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
Thing is, it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
Giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Exactly.
Alright, so what exactly do you want, Guy?
Fine, what is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox. For that, I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Substance abuse is the curse of the working classes.
Okay, why epinephrine?
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Probably.
Cool.
Don't go anywhere.
Ha, you're funny.
Now, can we talk to the other guy?
I have something amusing to show you. You need to drop your firewall to see it, though.
No, nothing. A dry, barren wasteland, like something out of a war zone. You're not sure if it's based upon a real place or carefully designed to create the right mood. Huh. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab this. And return to the hub, and then we can see if we can actually create that in the real world. The MOL representing 4,5-beta tridroxy. Okay, that word. While there isn't anything you can do with it yourself, there may be another system that is compatible. So, we go ahead and log out, and then we'll use it in the food. We'll use our Wetworks. Where is it at? Our wetware, excuse me. We'll use that in the food machine.
Either it's got some pretty tough shielding, or it's too old to be compatible. From the look of it, I'd say the second one.
Okay. So...
I can't just upload it onto the... I need to get inside it to get to its memory.
Ah. Well, I have a tool for that.
The fork won't fit in the seams around the edges. If I could find something more precise, though.
Something more precise. Well, let's see if we can contact our friend here.
How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure, just a second.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong with him. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him? Because then we might have to quarantine you as well.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help.
Awesome. Now, what's the mouse druid doing here?
Unfortunately, I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
Uh-huh. So... utility drone.
A utility drone. It probably carries things around the building. Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
A scalpel and auto injector.
What
Perfect.
are you doing to that drone?
I was just checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
I've done all I can for the moment. Let me know if it gets any worse, okay?
Okay. Thank you, little utility drone. Well, we wanted something precise, guys. And we got an injector as well. Hypodermic injector gun. Doesn't look like it's loaded with anything. I'm sure we'll have to load it before too long. But we'll use the scalpel on the food machine.
Wow, this is some really old hardware. It's going to need some upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex.
Memory module. And memory block.
A standard 1 terabyte memory block. This was apparently the only recipe available to Cell's food machine. Looks like they cut costs by only giving the module a tiny lens. I'm going to need to find something bigger in order to produce anything more complex.
So a bigger lens. Well, we could try for the camera. Let's pull the table and see if we can use the scalpel to take the camera lens off. I assume that's what we're needing to do here. So,
This might be useful.
aha. So we'll use the high-grade lens with the optical module.
I've upgraded the optical component with the camera's super-powered lens.
Cool. That's one thing. Now the question is, what do we do with the memory block? How do we get that to be larger?
I don't think this can...
Yeah, that can't store it. Let's go ahead and get down off the table. And we do have the scalpel now, so maybe we can get through the vent. We'll see if that works. Maybe it'll lead us to somewhere else where we can find more items. Because I'm pretty sure we're done with the broken light.
That's not going to help me get through.
Okay. It was worth a shot. Scalpel in the food machine. That ain't gonna work. Doesn't compatible with the memory module. Well, let's try the data stored. Ah, there we go. That's what we needed. So
I think it looks better.
Let's go ahead and get down. Put the table back where it was. Just so no one's the wiser. We've already messed with enough things. And
I hope it understands its new orders.
I hope it does too. And the optical module.
There. It should be a lot more sensitive with that now. Let's see what it can do now.
Now, let's use the wetware.
Either it's got some pretty tough shit from the look of it.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can just get it
It won't
to...
bring up the menu. The insert.
So we have coins.
It didn't sound like the machine enjoyed that. At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine.
Well, that's good enough for me. Now we'll put the cartridge in the
The
injector.
cartridge is mounted in the ejector.
And then the injector into guy here.
Now let's see if he holds up his end of the bargain.
A Hippocratic Oath achievement. Nice. So let's head back into the trance. And hopefully that's broken Guy out of his predicament. Let's see exactly what that did. Oh, the Trojan's gone. That's good.
Feeling better?
A whole lot, thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff. Give me a few hours, I'll be out of the wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
From here? Not much, but I could give you some options.
Options are good.
I need more than helpful suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving Kit around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
Cool. So, thank you very much, guys. Is there anything else that we can get from
Are
you?
you sure you're going to be alright?
Yeah, now that Chatty Cathy's out of the way, I'll work on getting myself out of this sim next. You work on leaving Cell, and give Jinsel my regards.
I'll certainly try. So we have access to the drone now? Yes, we do. Security systems. Do we get to talk to the knight again? Because that would be awesome. Ooh. Hello? Cell Operations Autopsy Lab. Hologram. This is cool. Projection continues to flicker. Apparently your drone has no way to engage with it. So we gotta find some way, to engage. So let's head down the corridor. Oh, there he is. I thought we were just looking through, like, first-person view. The office is locked. Apparently these agents are following their security procedures manual, which I doubt Regis would be. Ah. Be the opportunity of a lifetime to go through a Cell agent's terminal, all the dirt you could dig up. The drone doesn't seem to have any means of access, unfortunately. Oh, there's the terminal with all the wires and such. What about the maid? The synthetic is offline. The drone can't establish a data connection with it. Screens. Let's head over here and see what we can find. Oh, nothing in the terminal. Waste chute. Alright, so nothing here in the office. So that means we have to head over here, I guess? Bulletins. The drone doesn't have to reach to select any of the notices, giving you only a momentary glimpse of each. Cutting laser. Oh! According to the drone's readout, it's carrying a cutting laser in the storage compartment. Guy may have found quite a useful drone to hijack, apparently. I see. So we definitely don't want to leave. Let's try back here, now that I know that we have this stuff. A cutting laser. Screens, door, the maid, the waste chute. Has this in storage? There's no way of using it on its own. Oh, I see. So we need to get this to me. Alright. Hello there, Mr. Quince. Can we talk to have a chat with him? He doesn't appear to notice your drone. No wonder, there are so many of them roaming Cell. Well, this way to the waiting room. Huzzah. So we have our laser, which we can use to cut the vent. So we'll log out. I love the logic of these puzzles. Okay. Gimme.
Please do not interrupt active drone.
You won't sit still long enough to get it open.
So... the sheet?
Come on, shoo!
Warning, power contact lost.
Nice. That was just a shot in the dark. I wondered if that was going to work or not.
This might be useful.
Indeed. Cutting laser. So let's go ahead and pull the table. And then we will golden eye ourselves out of here. Right through the vents. And the camera's still blocked or out of commission now. Huzzah. Let's get out of here, Sesame. 101. Germination. 8 hours later.
Dr. Lau, you have a visitor.
Oh,
Good evening, Dr. Lau.
hello. And you are...
Surely you recognize him.
Surely not. No.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me. This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
Now, Galatea, there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father.
Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Ooh. The plot is thickening. Let's go ahead and be honest here.
Dr. Adam Baxter, convicted murderer?
And a brilliant engineer in his time.
Yes, I've heard of him. My partner had a history with him. His parole hearing and eventual release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so, poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately, it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
Oh, crap.
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis?
Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect.
Uh-oh.
He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Ooh. Okay.
You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter in the same project.
And Viksha Regis?
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
That is a lot of history.
It just doesn't sound like him, though. He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
You want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
Yeah.
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city.
But why the secrecy then?
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that?
I apologize, but for the sake of city security...
Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultraviolet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it.
Noted, Dr. Lau.
I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea email the case data to you. If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower, make an appointment beforehand.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected.
Oh.
However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau. For Regis's sake.
I don't like the timing of that. The fact that Central piped in right as we finished our conversation. But I think I'll end it here, guys. The plot just keeps on getting deeper and deeper. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.